Hi there, who cares? And welcome to my review of season 4 of. Yeah, get that joke out of the way, you know what I mean? Because obviously, yeah, I'm going to use that gimmick. But seriously, I just got over watching season 4. Yes, I know people are going to say straight away why I'm releasing my review so late. Because I just watched it, basically, and I got a big amount of stuff to watch, so I never watched it weekly this time, you know, and also other personal stuff happened too. But since it's finished a couple of days ago and I got free time, I binge watched all 8 episodes, and my thoughts of it straight away, because there's not an in-depth review, because obviously this is a topic video, but my thought is it's an 8 out of 10. It's good. It's very good. Now, obviously, there is problems. I'm not going to say it's a 10 out of 10. It's perfect, no, I mean. There is problem, but again, it's still good. Like, I still love this season, especially the beginning, and especially the ending, no, I mean. So, I love it. Now, I've been seeing on Twitter and even on TikTok or even like YouTube too, saying that this season is garbage. It's a train wreck, and it's the weakest season. And I thought, oh, okay. Then I watched it. I thought, what are you on about? Now, this is the thing. I do agree with one of them, because all the arguments I saw 3 arguments in the whole season where people talk about non-stop. One of them I cannot say because I'm not a heavy comic book reader of Invincible. Yeah, I read a couple issues, not a lot. Most of my research on this series, for comparing the media to the adaptation, is YouTube videos where Wolverine going like into war, all that stuff. And the first main one that I go get out of the way with, which is Tech Jacket, I think his name is, with a sex um what we call swap, basically. In the comics, he was a male, and in this adaptation, she's a female. And I thought she's a good little character. She's got charms, all that. But again, I cannot say, oh, it's a big into all that, but all that stuff, because, like I said, it's I have not read the comics heavily, so that one I cannot join the conversation. But the other two I can. The second one, which is the big topic, which is Emma Eve. She's having an abortion in the season. Because in the beginning of the season, she started with her powers, and she don't know why, and then it's revealed that because she's pregnant with Mark from the last season, basically, it ended up messing with her DNA, so she can't use her powers properly. So while Mark could go away with his dad and his brother to fight the war, which is a good plot, that to be fair, to fight the war, she's getting an abortion. And people got upset with that, saying that it's Paul Whiten, why should he apologize? Because he came back, traumatized from the event from the war, and she dropped a bombshell on him, and then he apologized to her. Now, people will say, you got nothing to apologize for. I'm like, yeah, I'm not. This is the thing. This is what annoys me. People miss the point. He's not apologizing. He's not apologizing for her for, going away. Of course, he knows deep down it's not his fault. But the thing is, he apologizing for not being here with her during this, traumatic event. But this is the thing. Going through abortion is a hard choice. And at the same time, she worried about her powers, because I think she used to have her powers. She even mentioned the same scene that she struggled to have a normal life. That's why she's big, because she's Ian. She's not. She's not even through. So she's not used to not having no powers. So it's all that stuff. So I don't understand why fans are attacking that, because I thought that was well written, to be fair. It was well written, that bit. And I feel it's uncharacteristic here to get their balls, but again, well, here point of view, Mark went out from, according to the thing, it's all 10 months. He went, in space and sees by herself, again at the same time, not having no powers. She don't know what to do. And also living in her own parents' house, as you see all through the souls, all through the soul, her dad's an arsehole, and the mum is a walkover. So, yeah, it's believable. The whole thing is believable. So, don't try to go knock off straight away. But the last one, where loads of people got upset with, and I had to agree with this, because this is why I knocked my points down by one. But to me personally, it's a 9 out of 10. The story's there, the story's fantastic. It's darker, it's grittier, and the end of the season is not all happy dubby, which, again, you go back to the whole theme of the show, it's never a happy ending, and this sticks to the next level of not having a nice little end of the season, because it's more, intense. Is the main problem I got is episode 4 of the whole season. Yep. The reason why loads of fans are not happy with this, and again, I could be wrong here, because I said before, I'm not a heavy Invincible comic book reader, but on the research I've done, this episode is not in the comics. This is a TV only episode. Which, before going into that, I'm not against TV only episodes, because again, the whole point of adaptations, you gotta put your own spin into it, know what I mean? So there gotta be changes there and there, and having a whole episode to expand the world a bit more could be good. But the reason why this is bad, it's not because the writing of the episode. Again, it's not a good episode in the first place, but it's not the worst written episode I've ever seen in any TV show. It's not that bad. The problem is, it's about the timing. Now, if you go through the first 3 episodes of the season, the event of the end of season 3 with Conquest. Conquest, done what he's done. Mark had Thomas' eyes, and basically got to the point that Mark now realizing that he may have to kill people or kill, the villains. But if he don't, it will come back and strike again. And that's the whole thing of Mark's attitude. Compared to last season, he was against that. He's saying to his brother, no, you're not, if you don't help me, you're not going to kill people doing it. But the problem is, by the end of the season, that turned. Because what happened with Conquest on Earth. And not just that, all the people on Earth is afraid of Invincible. Or doesn't Invincible, even though he's helping them. And to be fair, you can't blame him to a point, because what he's been through, you know what I mean, in all these seasons, and especially like I said at the end of season 3 with Conquest, with with that one fight, basically wrecked the whole world, basically. So that's the thing you got to look at. So you got that to deal with. Then he has a big moment where, what they call the pink things that go on your brain, and basically you are brainwashed, basically. They come back again, and he had this big seal in the whole city, and basically if the seal breaks, it's gonna be a big outbreak, and the whole world could be covered with these things in seconds, basically. And Mark got the leader, he got the leader. And the thing is, the guy who's got the thing on, he's innocent. Again, he's brainwashed. So Mark Honan thinking, what can I do? And he had that agency from the first episode onwards, on the first 3 episodes, and basically he kills him. Yeah, he kills an innocent guy to save, the Earth, to save Earth. And the reason why that was mind blowing, like I said, he took that next step. He's dealing with the trauma of that now. And then basically go through all that. In episode 4, we go to the hell to deal with that Satan guy, the Saint detective guy to deal with his problem. I'm like, really? Really? It didn't felt right. It didn't felt right. What he should have done, if I had done this, which would make more sense, is make that episode not part of the season, make it a special. Release it as a one-off special. Like he did with and with Eve. There's nothing wrong with releasing that episode, during, in the last year, or even at the end of this year to type build hype for the next season of Invincible. Because it felt so off. It did. It felt so off and misplaced. And this is the thing too, like I said before, I'm not a heavy reader of the Invincible comics. And only done my little research there and there on YouTube videos. But even I knew this felt out of place. This felt like what do I call it? An add-on that is unnecessary. So yeah, that's my main issue with the whole, show. Basically, my whole season. Sorry, that's my main issue with the whole season. Is it's just that one episode. One for that, I think it's a solid season. It's still on the same length, the same level as the other seasons. Yeah, I know the main problem with all of them is going to be the animation. It's not like 5 stars. But obviously there's some bits in certain scenes that the animation were off. But again, that's all the Invincibles series, you know what I mean? For example, last season with that funeral scene. Yeah, great animation there, you know what I mean? So, I'm not going to complain about the animation because it's the same. But for story wise, yeah, I did like it, especially, the last 3 episodes. Where we head towards next, it's going to be good too. So, that's my own thoughts of it. That's my whole reaction to my thoughts on season 4 on Invincible, because obviously, in the last couple of weeks, it's died down a bit now because it's finished. But people be moaning non-stop about those 3 issues. 2 of them, well, the first one, I can't get involved because I'm not a comic book reader of Invincible. The second one with the abortion thing, I thought there's nothing wrong with that. I thought it was decent writing. It's not the worst writing. And it makes sense, to put in that point of view. And the only one that I do agree with the internet, and I do agree is the worst episode of the whole season, is, of the whole series, is episode 4 of Invincible Season 4. So, yeah, that's my whole thoughts. So, you want to see more videos like this on me to talk and me to rambling on shows or movies, please like this video and please subscribe to my channel. So, this is Who Cares. See you on the next one.